right, guys, well, I've been getting all the questions and I love them, and the one I've been getting the most is which bow do I prefer the most, the Logic CT5 or the Logic CT3? Honestly, the jury's still out for me. I love them both. They're both tack drivers. They're both super durable. They both offer flawless performance. I have spent more time with the Logic CT5, but the bow we're testing and shooting a lot right now is the CT3. I actually killed my second turkey in Colorado with the CT3, and the major difference between the two bows is the axle-to-axle length. The CT3 is a 33-inch axle-to-axle bow, where the Logic CT5 is a 35-inch axle-to-axle bow. With the CT3, you still get all the awesome features. You still get the super strong, stiff 82X aluminum riser. You still get the swerve in the riser. You still get Synergy technology. You still get that direct-to-riser grip. And I got to tell you guys, I love the grip on these prime bows. It absolutely melts into the palm swell area, and it just feels great in the hand. A good grip gives you a lot of shooting confidence, and the more I'm shooting the CT3, the more confidence I'm getting with the bow. Another thing I really appreciated about the bow is how easy it was to set up. This bow pressed easily. There was no limb bolt chattering or chipping or anything like that. All the accessories attached easily. None of the attachment holes had any issues, no burrs. They weren't stripped out or anything like that. Super awesome there. I actually took the bow, another thing I want to point out is I actually took the bow and I put it at 65 pounds. I'm having a little bit of a shoulder issue, and I wanted to drop the bow to 65 pounds. And what I found is I'm still getting awesome speeds. I switched arrows. I dropped to a 400 spine arrow, reduced my grains per inch a little bit with the Easton 5mm full metal jacket, and still getting awesome speeds and great kinetic energy. I'm probably going to leave it right there because I'm finding that at this particular poundage, I'm able to draw more effectively from a lot of different hunting positions, seated, flat on my rear, kneeling, crawling, all kinds of different stuff that I'm doing with the bow and putting it through some of those tests as well. Guys, moving to the accuracy portion of this, we're going to do something a little bit different. You know the bow's tuned right. You saw the bare shaft tune, you saw it shot through paper, you know the field points are hitting good. What we're going to do is we're going to take an actual broadhead and we're going to take G5's DeadMeat 3-blade expandable, and we're going to shoot that into a target from 60 yards with the Logic CT3. Then we're going to fire another arrow from the exact same distance, 60 yards, with the BMP, and that is the Ballistic Match Point. G5, when you buy a package of 3 DeadMeat heads, they give you a Ballistic Match Point, and that Ballistic Match Point is engineered to perfectly mirror the specs of the actual broadhead you're going to be hunting with, which is the DeadMeat. This saves you a lot of money in terms of, yes, you absolutely need to practice with the mechanical you're going to hunt with. I didn't used to do this, and it was a mistake. I just take it as, oh, it's field point accurate. Well, a field point doesn't mirror the ballistics of an actual expandable, so you need to check. So G5 has made this Ballistic Match Point, so we're going to check right now out of the Logic CT3 from 60 yards and see where those two heads hit in comparison to one another in about an 8 to 10 mile an hour crosswind. So it should be fun, and it's going to be interesting. All right, we're back at 60 yards. We got the pronghorn set up down there. We're going to start things off with the BMP, which is the Ballistic Match Point. We're going to fire that arrow, then we're going to go straight to the DeadMeat, which is G5's 3-blade expandable. Fire it down there from 60 yards. We're going to leave the camera running and walk right down there. We got a good crosswind going, so we got some actual hunting conditions. Here we go from 60 with the BMP. Shot broke really, really good. We're right in there. And again, guys, I'm not worried about score here. I'm going for where I would want this arrow to be on this animal at this distance. And so here we go with the actual dead meat head from 60. That shot broke really well as well. Looks pretty good from here. Let's walk up there and check it out. I'm pretty stoked about this Logic CT3. The more I shoot it, the more confidence I gain with it. I'm not necessarily saying that, I don't know, the CT3 or the CT5 yet. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite yet. But let's go up here and check these heads out. Oh yeah, man, those are stacked in there. That's what we're looking for. And that's the cool thing about having a BMP, a Ballistic Match Point. We know that where our BMP hits, our 3 blade's gonna hit, and check that out. Those are stacked in there. So let's take a look at this here. Here is the actual 3 blade. You can see the cut where it went in. And then here is our BMP. They are basically identical. And that's with a 6 to 7 mile an hour crosswind. The arrows are perfect. And I'll take that type of accuracy all day long out of the Logic CT3 with the DeadMeat, the actual 3 blade expandable, and the BMP. Thanks for taking time to check out the video. I'm Jace Bauserman.